Good morning. I look very tired because I am. Tam had a mouse incident last night, and then I had a mouse incident, and I don't know, for the first time in a long time, I was laying here scared when I was sleeping, which is really weird for me. Alright, it's 5:30 in the morning, and we're here getting the boats out, and we're gonna go down the river and hopefully find some wildlife. Apparently I wasn't recording that whole time. Oh, it's 5:40. We're on the water, and the sun is supposed to come up at 5:41. So we're just making our way into the river here, and it's nice out. It's a little bit windy still. It's gusting, the wind right now, but it's been gusting this morning again. And hopefully it'll be nice and calm in the river. It's a pretty narrow waterway until it opens up a little ways down, so here we go. Got a hare in there. Warning us of awesome things to come. Here we go. You can see the sky is just starting to change color. A little bit yellowy here. Oh, Tim just spotted a deer. Never seen a deer here. It's just standing there watching us. There she goes. Nice white-tailed deer. Here you go. It's 20 after 7. We're just out paddling around, waiting for a moose or a deer or something to pop out, and collecting some firewood as we go. There's lots of room in the boat, so got a decent amount, much better than what we had yesterday. Thing you can't see my face. I'm making some really good faces. Oh, come on. So it's 7:45. We're just out just messing around, looking at stuff, looking at trees growing out of rocks, collecting firewood, and checking out loons, taking pictures, and it's very, very beautiful out. The sun is out now. The sky looks pretty good. The forecast as of yesterday, we're supposed to get some thunder showers late morning, early afternoon, but right now the sky looks pretty nice, and hopefully that's been taken out of the forecast. Paddling along here and spotted this beautiful pitcher plant with the flowers on the top that Jenny and I saw at the beginning. Look at how beautiful it is. It's just gorgeous. Slowly making our way back. It's kind of windy out there, so we're sticking to the side, but it's probably really windy on our lake right now. Alright, it's 8:30 and we've just come out of the waterway by the campsite. Tim River, I guess it is technically. I'm not sure where it starts. It's part of the lake or creek. But sadly no moose. I'm really disappointed. I feel bad for Tam. I all but promised her a moose. Didn't promise her, but I always see something out here. We did see the deer, so that was cool, but didn't get too much of it. As you can hear in the phone, the wind has picked up quite a bit. Just have to come around the corner here into the lake, and just a little ways to the campsite. I'm really looking forward to breakfast. I am starving. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. We're just in the bug shelter, which is a good thing because the wind comes and goes, and when it dies out, the mosquitoes are a little bit bad right now. So, just got some water on the jet boil. Got some hot chocolate here. Tam's got some coffee in hers, and just waiting for the water to boil. And I'm gonna make some breakfast wraps. Hungry. Well, what's going on? We're just making some breakfast. We're gonna have some egg wraps. I got this idea from Tim Hortons. They make really nice egg wraps, and when the bacon's crisp, oh, they're fantastic. Just a little shredded old cheddar there, and some crisp bacon that's already been cooked at home. And I have just got I've just got some butter in here just to lube up the pan. We always need that complimentary pine needle in there, extra flavor. And inside here, believe it or not, there are 4 eggs. So these were refrigerated up until we went to bed last night. When I say refrigerated, they were in the cooler bag. See that there's like yolk still. I think it was probably too full. There wasn't any room to shake. So there's 4 eggs in here. Just gonna pour that in there, and I'm gonna actually try to make an egg pancake and just let it cook, and then cut it down the middle and flip it over, and then we'll just put them on each wrap, and breakfast is served. Easy peasy. All right, there's breakfast. Looks pretty good. Cheese is already melting under there, and we didn't heat up the bacon. I didn't really think it was necessary. So, you good? What we got there?
Bon appetit.
Bon
Looks
appetit.
delicious.
Yeah. All right, there it is. That's really good. I'll see you in a bit. All right, we've finished our breakfast. How was your wrap?
It was so good. It hit the spot, and yeah, yummy.
What are you doing now?
Scraping the pan, the egg
Yeah.
pan.
This is why I don't usually make scrambled eggs or omelets when I'm out. I always try to make over easy because they make a mess in the pan. Since we have some guests staying with us at the campsite, we're making sure to clean it. I told Tam she's got to scrape it with a spatula, so she's just scraping it all. And they're putting the little bits in the food bag. And then we'll do a wet rinse a little bit with the J cloth, and then put that in the food bin and get it cleanish, I guess. I usually fill them up with water, and that way it kind of dissipates the odor a little bit, and then nothing's going to go swimming in there trying to get stuff. But Speaking of guests, Tam and I went to bed last night around 10:30ish or so, and I was just doing things, changing, getting comfortable, when I heard a blood-curdling scream
From my tent.
from Tam's tent. It was like a "Wah! Wah!" and like really like I don't want to wake everybody up. It's still like not even 10 o'clock, but and then nothing, like dead quiet, and I'm like, what's happening? What's it like? Because it was just silence. It was like somebody just killed her and then she was dead. Like just quiet. So then about maybe 30 seconds later, felt like about 10 minutes, she's like, a mouse! There's a mouse in my tent. So not funny at all, but we did not find said mouse. But I saw the mouse as well twice. So I said, calm down, right? Like she was screaming pretty loud. So I just kind of yelled out, we're okay, in case somebody heard us on the lake, heard her on the lake. And then I went over to the tent and we pulled everything out, went through every single piece of gear. Do you want to add anything here?
Well, I do want to add, because there's a whole pre-story to that. I was hearing scurrying around the tent.
Yeah.
What I assume was around the tent.
Yeah.
My eyes were wide open. It was bright moonlight last night, so looking at the ceiling of the tent, and a shadow was coming over the roof, and then so I knew something was there, and then it felt like it dropped, and I felt something drop, so that's why I felt like it was in the tent, and it may have been. We'll
Then
never
after you
know.
said maybe it was your phone that kind of just bounced off of something onto something else.
With all of the commotion, it could have been something else, but I'll never know.
Right. So we spent about maybe, I don't know, 15-ish minutes or so just going through all the bags. And Tam was using this Walmart bag that's like a tote bag and just had it sitting around the fire. So the mouse could have kind of climbed in and then kind of got in that way. But so then I finally laid down. I was so tired. Now it's like 11-ish, quarter after 11, I don't know, somewhere around there. And I'm just laying there in my tent like this, wide awake, staring at the ceiling, freaked out. I had my little pocket knife and I was clutching it to my chest and I was just so scared. And it's so weird, like it's a mouse, right? But all of a sudden I'm questioning, oh my God, like why am I out here in the forest? Like I'm never coming to sleep in the forest again. Like I'm terrified right now. Like why do I do this? And I'm thinking of all the trips I've done and why I was never scared before. And as I'm looking up, I see climbing up the top of my tent a mouse-like shadow, and I'm like, ah! So we think what they were doing is they were climbing like in the tent on the screen, like we both have screen tents and then it flies over them, right? And I think we both think that they were kind of climbing in between and like up on top of the screen part, but like in between the fly and the, so my first instinct was to knock the tent. I know it should have been to film. I'm sorry. But my first instinct was to knock the tent, and then I blinked and then it was gone. I didn't see it anymore. But I sat there for hours and hours. I have screenshots of 1:30, 2:30 a.m. I feel like I didn't sleep at all. And then 4:30 I got up to go to the bathroom. And then at 5:15-ish, Tam started stirring. So I think I maybe got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, if that. Super tired today. Tam's super tired. There's definitely going to be a nap involved in today's activities at some point, maybe soon.
And it was just a mouse. Just a mouse.
It was just a mouse. Oh yeah, so then I came out here while Tam was going through all her bags. I helped her do some stuff, and then I came out here because I had that pink cooler bag, and I was supposed to put the butter and the eggs. Okay, now the eggs are in here. There's no scent, like they're eggs, they don't smell. And I had my butter container. It's a pretty good, like a Rubbermaid actually, container. And then that was in a Ziploc. The eggs were in a Ziploc, and then they were in the cooler bag, and I thought, I better put them away. So I took them all the way to the bear vault, unlocked the bear vault, put them in there. And when I came back, I saw a mouse running around the fire pit area. Just a couple of glimpses. I didn't take a picture or anything in my camera with me, but Yeah, so there's a couple mice here. It's not like OSA where there was like 5 or 6 of them just crawling up my legs while we were having a fire. We didn't even see any mice or anything until after the blood curdling scream. So anyways, that's the story. Still got some pretty good winds here today. There's a big gust coming. I haven't seen anybody paddling through today to Roseberry, which I'm surprised, but maybe it's still too early, I don't know. Wow, that saw cuts like butter, eh? What do you got there? Is that a Silic 46 saw?
Oh God, don't film me in this.
I'm filming you.
No.
Why?
My inclination is to do that.
I know. Well, I went to freshen up and I came back and look at all this wood. Tammy's over here. She's been a busy beaver. Look. How's the saw? Do you like
Great.
it?
I love it.
Huh?
Working good.
Mm.
Listen.
What a great color, isn't it? I'm calling this one the white pumpkin mushroom because that's all I saw at first. It's pretty neat. It's growing out of there. Sideways. We're just out in the forest. We processed a bunch of wood and then we heard the loon calling in the bay over here, so we grabbed our stuff and came over here and found a bunch of really nice wood. So Tam's over there filming the loon and I'm just collecting some more firewood. We're here in Algonquin Park watching a family of loons. There's a mama, a papa, and a little baby chick, and they're so cute. Any updates on the loon family?
No updates.
No updates. They went under?
They went under.
Haven't came back. Who knows where they'll pop up next? Stay tuned to find out. Well, it's 11:30 and we're just sitting around, sitting in the sunshine. Tam's editing some pictures and videos on her phone and just enjoying the beautiful weather. It's super windy, but there's no bugs and the sun is shining. It's about 23 degrees now on the thermometer, which is in the shade. And so far, no sign of thunderstorms. Fingers crossed. If you're looking for me, this is where I'll be. Alright, it's about 1:45. Just making up some lunch. We got some wraps. Just sliced up some cucumber. Tam's having wild caught light tuna, dill tuna salad. This is the one I had last weekend. I found it a little bit too spicy for me. It's not spicy, it just has pepper in it. And I'm super sensitive, so I have Tuna Creations Ranch. I'm gonna put these together and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, there it is. Isn't it beautiful? It's a lot like the one I made last weekend.
Easy to make.
Easy to make. You can get it out of the package, right, Tam? Usually I bring mayo, but I have ranch one, so hopefully I don't need it. Ah, stand down. How was your wrap?
It was okay. Yeah, I don't know if I like.
You never had tuna in a bag before, did you?
I've had tuna in a can, not in a bag.
It tastes a little different.
It tastes different. So it's super convenient. So really handy, and yeah, I ate it.
The ranch one I had was good, but I always like to bring a package of mayo with it, and I didn't really think to grab one because it says tuna with ranch, but I could use something a little creamy would be good. Anyways, I brought these for dessert. I've had these for a while, since Canoecopia. They're from my friend Nick at Nick Outdoors. And they are freeze-dried Skittles. Look at those. You ready? Are you a Skittle lover?
I love Skittles.
Oh, okay. I just got her hands out. Let's go.
Oh, thank you. Let's pop this.
Wow. Those are flavorful. Whoa, whoa! How do they compare to regular Skittles? Quite similar, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're like exploding Skittles. They're good.
See them there? I'm not a big Skittles fan, but something interesting to try. Thanks, Nick.
Baby's like, "Feed me, Mom."
What's happening over here? Oh, look it. It's a baby. Oh, it's about 10 after 3. We just went for a little walkabout around our area. There's some trails along the water. Found our loon family, and now we've come back out, and the sky is looking a little, not grim, but definitely suspect a little bit, so keep an eye on that. We battened down the hatches before we left, closed our tent doors and stuff like that, just in case. Wouldn't mind seeing a pretty cool storm out here. It feels like the temperature's dropping a little bit. So cute. All right, it's 3:40. As you may or may not be able to hear on the bug shelter, it is now raining. Not bad. We just finished our tour down the other side here of the point, and we got pretty far down. Saw some cool mushrooms and lots of firewood back there if you're willing to make the extra effort to get back there. That's about it. We're sitting in the bug shelter now, and hoping this will pass soon. I'm so happy right now. We're sitting in the bug shelter, raining on and off, and I said, wouldn't it be nice if a moose just came out? And he's swimming this way. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.